Hey everyone, this is Lillie here, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a disclaimer before the episode starts. I had some guests on today, my two good friends, and because of the lack of professional setup that I have, we both kind of just had to crowd around the microphone, and it might be a little bit hard to hear them sometimes, and I apologize for the volume difference. My voice is the most prominent in the whole thing because I was the closest to it. So sometimes you might struggle to hear my friends talk sometimes. That's something that really couldn't have been avoided just in the circumstances that we had. I tried to fix it as much as I could, but hopefully it's not too bad. I go into a little bit more detail about what's going on with my friends being here and why it's such a different episode when you'll hear it when the episode starts. Well, that's all I really have to say. I hope you enjoy the episode. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to episode 5.5 of Extreme Evocast. This is your host, Lillie, and I am joined by my two friends here. You want to say hi?
Hi, I'm Maddie. Hi, I'm Malone.
So this episode is going to be very different, very chill, just like, it's finals week in school. Everyone's really stressed out. I don't really have a lot of time to be doing this this week. We're recording this at 8 o'clock in the morning after staying up all night doing homework and talking about random stuff. So, that's kind of the attitude that's going to be going on for this episode today. It's not anything super serious. It's just like something to get out before,
we out here chilling.
Yeah, exactly. It's just something to get out before we do all our stressful finals, and then after that, I'll be off of, I'll be on summer break, and I'll have lots of time to work on this podcast, so it'll be a lot more professional then. But for this episode, it's just going to be chill. We're still going to go over news and stuff and some segments and all that, but we're mostly just going to be just talking about stuff that we feel like talking about for a little while. This episode is going to be a lot shorter than normal just because of time constraints and because, like I said, it's not really planned out. It's just kind of willy-nilly thrown together, so... would you guys like to say anything?
Excuse me.
It's okay. It's fine. This is experimental, so those types of things can be in this podcast, I suppose.
Wow, I love experimental media. This is true art.
Me too.
Yeah.
You're so quiet on your end.
Speak into the orb.
The orb.
You have actual stuff to talk about, right?
It's fine.
You can go ahead.
Okay.
You just let me know when I can talk about Cutiefly.
Speaking to the orb.
You're like the Oracle of Delphi. Oracle of Delphox? Sorry.
Oracle of Delphox?
Not good.
No, that was good. That was very good. Okay. So for news, we have a little bit of news on the trading card game. I know, very exciting. Everyone liked the Pokemon trading card game.
Yeah, boy.
So actually, this is actually kind of cool.
You're like a soundboard. I'm just a soundboard.
You're the soundboard. You're just like, yeah, baby.
Every so often I'm like, oof.
It's just random sounds. And also I apologize if anyone is overly quiet, because this is a really ghetto setup we have here. We're just sitting around a desk with my microphone sitting in the middle. We don't really have a professional setup, so it's just kind of here in front of us. We're just staring at this,
brushing elbows. It feels like some sort of archaic ritual.
It does.
Yeah. Praise the orb. Go ahead.
Praise the blue.
Do your news.
Praise the blue snowball. Okay.
Snow blue.
So. Okay, so the illustrator for One Punch Man, Yusuke Murata, is teaming up with Pokemon to make merchandise using his artwork, drawn, his drawing Pokemon. You can find more information about that on Twitter. I don't think I retweeted the post, but it's on the official Pokemon Twitter. Don't shake your head at me.
I'm professional.
Wow. I never retweet stuff. I do sometimes. Okay. So I guess that's it. You can check the artwork is really cool. I checked it out. The illustrator for One Punch Man is really nice. I never watched One Punch Man.
Oh, shame.
I know. I heard it's really good. I know I heard it's really good, but I don't know. I just don't have time for it. But
he's a man and he punches.
once. Just one time.
You can punch once.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am.
It might just end up being your normal length, but
it's just filled with
the actual content is just like 40 minutes, but the rest is just laughing and being dumb.
Yeah.
I gotta put a Poké Dollar in this swear jar. Is that what they're called? Poké Dollars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why isn't it called Poké Money?
I don't know.
Are you the Pokemon expert here? Hold on.
I am
That's why
obviously
I'm
the
asking
Pokemon
her.
expert.
Let her speak.
I don't know why. It's not Pokemon. It's Poké Dollar.
Pokemon is stupid.
It's hilarious, and you know it.
Milan, you need to be closer to the microphone.
It's hilarious, and you
No,
know it.
no. Look at the peak. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Okay. So, as you know, there's a mini segment that we have on this show called Reviewity Day that was actually introduced last episode. And even though there wasn't a community day this week, there is what? Even though there wasn't a community day this week, there was a big event, Eggstravaganza, that just ended a few days ago, and I thought that I would just go over it real quick. So I have some information about it here. It was a event where eggs would hatch twice as fast as before. It went from April 16th, 2019 to April 23rd, 2019. Pokemon such as Pichu, Smoochum, and Magby will be in were in 2cam eggs. It's all over now, so you can't get it anymore. I know it's kind of redundant to talk about it after the fact, but that's why it's a review. It's not necessarily a news, but you could also get shiny Baneri. I didn't actually end up getting one, which is very sad. You okay? Amazing.
I can get an F in the Pokemon lobby.
For what? Not getting a shiny Baneri?
I got a Pichu.
That's so sad.
What?
I got a Pichu. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really
good.
bad at playing Pokemon.
No, it's
Go.
okay.
I've never seen a Pokemon in my life.
What?
Then why are you here? That's not true. That's not true.
Why are you here? Get
I
out.
fucking love Pokemon. God,
There's one right
It's
there.
okay. You can swear. I don't
I
care.
love Pokemon. Let's just go on.
You love Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, Pokemon.
Okay. So you may find different Pokemon hatching from eggs than before, which was Pichu, Smoochum, and Magby. You got twice as much hatch candy, twice as much incubator effectiveness. You're very gassy today. Lucky eggs will last twice as long, and limited time egg focused field research will be available during this event. Yeah, that's all that really. There was also some increased spawns, which were Mareep, Flaffy, and Ampharos, Executor, and Executor Alola, Marill, Zoomerl, Chansey, Blissey, and of course Baneri. Mareep and Baneri could both be shiny. I still didn't get any of them, which is really sad. You could also hatch. Wow, that's a lot of Pokemon.
I got it.
I'm not gonna go through any of these, but there's. You can check out the list if you just look up Extravaganza 2019.
Can we all pick one to sponsor?
Sure.
That's our favorite.
Sure. Which one is your favorite?
I wasn't ready for this.
Then why did you say it?
Badu.
Badu?
Yes.
Can it be shiny? I can't find it. Oh yeah, it can. Badu
Yes.
can be shiny.
I love Badu.
Malin, what's yours?
I'm feeling a connection to Wilmer.
Okay. Whalmer?
Yeah.
Could also be shiny. Thanos whale. come, with staying with the new topics. Endgame, Thanos. Well, I'm kidding. So you
I cancel recording.
just end the recording. No, that's it.
Pick one.
Oh, that's right. I like Mystery Viz.
Nice.
Shiny is cool.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So you can find a big list of all of the Pokemon that you can find in eggs. Some of them are new, some of them aren't. A lot of them could be shiny. But you can find it if you just look up Extravaganza 2019. I'm using PokemonGoHub.net right now, which has a nice little chart for all of the Pokemon you can find in eggs and 2km eggs right now, which is quite a bit.
I appreciate the little glitter to represent that they're shiny.
Yeah, you can find them in shiny.
What a great infographic. I love graphic design.
Sponsored by PokemonGoHub.net.
Please share this money.
Please give us money. So Extravaganza was fun. I didn't really get a lot of chance to go out and do it.
It was fun, she says, while not participating.
I participated a little bit. I hatched a few eggs. I got a few Baneri, no shinies, but I got a little bit. It was fun. It's not a community day, but I thought I would do I have it written down as a Ravinity Day mini.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a mini version of the mini segment. It's a mini. So, okay. A little bit more Pokemon Go news. There is the Lake Trio, Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie coming to raids soon. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. There was also, I don't have it written down here, but I just remembered because I saw it as of an ad on Pokemon Go Hub, sponsored by PokemonGoHub.net. No, just kidding. Thank you, PokemonGoHub.net. There was a ad. I don't know why there was an ad, but it was an ad showing Origin Giratina being available in these past few days, which just ended actually. I think literally yesterday on the time of recording this, which is Tuesday. So unfortunately, I didn't get one of those either. I've been very slacking with my Pokemon Go recently. I mean,
you live a very sad life.
What do you mean? It's okay. It's finals week. I've been busy.
I know.
I haven't gotten any shinies. I haven't gotten any raids. I haven't gotten any of the recent raids that have been going on, which are really sad. Boy, this really is just a sleep exhaustion fueled episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maddie, do you have a violent sound effect on your board?
A violent sound effect?
No, it's a sad violent.
Oh, they said a violent one. Thank you. That was good. I'll add one in post, maybe. You're right. You're right. I won't. Wow, you didn't give me a chance. You just know that I'm not that capable.
Yeah. Well, it's not that you're not capable. It's just that you won't do it. Yeah.
You're right. So, like I said earlier, this episode is just for fun. It's not really anything, if we ever do a collab episode like this, it'll be a lot more coordinated. But this is just us, three sleep deprived adults, just talking about Pokemon for 45 minutes. So, what? A midlife crisis at 19?
I just said crisis.
Oh, I thought you said midlife crisis.
I just realized where I am in this universe currently, and I'm like, I exist.
We're getting existential.
Okay.
An Extreme Evocast episode.
Speaking of existentialism, are we going to talk about Detective Pikachu?
Detective Pokemon. How is that related to existential crises?
It makes me want to exist again, and that's all I really need from a movie.
You're right.
I thought I'd segue into
You're
real
right.
life.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
With 2
it.
exclamation points.
Yes.
Yeah, I was very no. That was the raids one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't even get to finish that. The Lake Trio.
My bad.
It's okay. Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie are coming to Pokemon Go raids. I'm not sure when, but I just saw the Pokemon Go official Twitter posting about it, so you can check it out there for more information. And yeah, into the segue about Detective Pikachu. Thank you, Maddie.
Yes.
I didn't really have anything much to talk about. I just did want to mention that we are getting closer and closer to the release of Detective Pikachu. It comes out, I believe, the 10th.
I think so.
I think the 10th, yeah, because we were talking about seeing it that day.
It's the only thing that will bring me joy after my math final.
Oh my god, I know. Oof. But yeah, Detective Pikachu. getting closer. Not 15 days. Like 6-7 days away. A week. Less than a week away. Like, it feels like just yesterday. It was like, we just saw like one trailer. Yeah, it didn't exist, and we just saw one trailer.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. No, kidding. I think it's 13 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna.
We said it'd be shorter than usual.
Yeah. And by that I mean 10% of what it normally is. So before we go into just talking about things, random things, I don't even have a planned topic for today. We're just going to talk about our favorite Pokemon.
I just want to talk about Pokemon.
And just talk about Pokemon. We are going to do...
That is what we do here.
You're right. You're so right. We are going to do the random Pokemon of the week, which this episode is Baneri. Funny enough, very fitting for the Extravaganza that just ended, and Easter, which just passed. God, Easter came and went. Easter was
just like Jesus, I guess.
Came and went. No, he went and then came.
Oh,
back.
You're right.
It's
I'm
the
sorry.
opposite.
I'm sorry. I'm not religious. I forgot.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, no, that doesn't make sense.
He went and came just like Jesus. Wait, he went.
Whatever.
Easter. We're living off of no sleep, but
I'm Catholic and crying.
So, Baneri, which was the Extravaganza 2019 featured Pokemon. If we go into the Bulbapedia article right here, Bulbapedia. Baneri is the rabbit Pokemon. Obviously. It's a normal type Pokemon, number 427. It evolves into Lopunny with high friendship. It was introduced in Generation 4. And actually, now that we're here, we can talk about... Usually, every episode, as you know, I do a shiny rating. And I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah.
How would you rate this shiny of a 1 to 10? So it normally looks like this. The beige and the yellow, or the beige and the brown, and then it turns into a pinky color.
I would give it a 9.
A 9, really?
Because I really, really like the pink, but it's not enough.
You're right.
I like them when they're really crazy, like completely different.
Yeah, you're right.
But this one, it's really, really cute.
It is.
It looks like a little, like a
peep?
No, like a cherry blossom tree.
Oh, you're right. Like a sakura. Yeah.
I really like how even the brown part is like a pinkish.
It's slightly darker, or slightly lighter than that. Yeah, I would give it I would give it an 8.
Yeah,
9 is a little too high, but
it's not
it's your opinion.
It's pretty, but
it's not my fault you guys don't have eyes or hearts.
I think you're voting too emotionally.
Because we voted one less.
Is Baneri deaf in one ear?
No, it can raise its ears up and down.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think it shows it in its sprite here, maybe. No, it doesn't. I thought it would do that. I know it does that in the anime at some point. But it can raise them up and down. I don't really know.
It was tied in a knot, and I was like, how uncomfortable is
Oh,
that?
that would be horrible. I don't really know why it does that, but why it lifts an ear up and down, maybe hear better.
Yeah.
But it's just design choice, I suppose. I really like the origin. The origin is just Baneri is based on a rabbit.
A rabbit.
A rabbit. Not rabbits, just a rabbit. It's just based on a rabbit.
Yeah, whoever designed it just saw a rabbit one day and was like, that's what I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
Its Japanese name is very, very cute.
What is it?
Mimi Roll.
Oh, Mimi Roll.
It's ear
Mimi Roll is
and roll. Its Japanese name is Ear Roll, and I love her for that.
Ear Roll, and then its name.
Amazing, sweetie.
Its English name is just Bunny Ear, Bunny-eary, Bunny Eary.
Yeah, they're both cute.
I like that. So, there is actually something I wanted to talk about with Baneri. Every single Pokemon in the game that you catch in the wild starts with a base friendship. Friendship is the mechanic that you need to, level as you level up your Pokemon or give them potions or stuff. It levels up their friendship, and certain Pokemon like Baneri need to use it to evolve. But every single Pokemon, except for legendary Pokemon, start with some friendship when you catch them and when you hatch them. But Baneri is the only Pokemon that is not a legendary or mythical Pokemon that starts at 0 base friendship. So whenever you catch or hatch a Baneri in the wild, it hates you immediately right off the bat. It hates you.
These bunnies be not trusted.
There's no reason. It's the only Pokemon that does this, and I don't know why. I don't even think Lopunny does. I even think if you catch its evolution, Lopunny, it has friendship. Baneri is just the most hateful Pokemon that isn't a legendary.
Wow.
And I think it's also because it's the only Pokemon to learn Frustration by leveling up, which Frustration does more damage the lower the friendship.
Oh, that's
so I
terrible.
think so it's like supposed to be frustrated with you starting off the bat, and then you got to really work it up to level it up in friendship, I suppose.
To make it to the sexy one.
the Playboy bunny Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
So don't call the Pokemon sexy.
it's
I don't think she's sexy.
people think she's sexy.
She's like the sexy Pokemon.
Okay, maybe.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm like, you can see her.
She
Yeah.
cute or whatever.
Her Mega Evolution has like ripped pantyhose on.
Yeah, very sexy.
She's bunny thick.
Bunny thick.
Funny thing.
Bunny thick. Amazing. So Baneri was a big, a very main character in the I almost said Sun and Moon in the Diamond and Pearl anime.
That's what she deserves.
Dawn's Baneri was a big, like a very had a very big role, and I think was one of the first Pokemon that Dawn actually caught. Which, yeah, her second Pokemon she caught. First was Piplup, I think, which is nice. So Baneri's getting that representation in the anime.
I love the eyebrows that are just like little dots.
Oh yeah, a lot of Pokemon have that, and a lot of real life animals have that too. Just like the,
It's a good look.
It
I
is.
really enjoy it.
just like the angry eyebrow, or like the you know,
Just little dots.
eyebrows. I like it. I like it a lot too. I forgot to say, Baneri has a 50% chance to be male, 50% chance to be female.
We love equality.
Yeah, it's equality. It can have Runaway or Klutz or Limber as its ability. It's a foot tall, which I mean, with that ear, it's probably I mean, that's less.
That's a little bit smaller than I thought.
I mean, it's like a foot is like this, isn't it?
No.
It's like this.
What?
What kind of feet are you measuring?
I don't know. It's like this, isn't it? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
a little smaller,
I don't
but
know. But I mean, it's a foot and 4 inches. It also weighs 12 pounds, which is very light. 12 pounds for. I mean, it's like a fluffy pony.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I think most of the height is probably from the ear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I mean, that's like like a third of its body. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we're gonna go a little bit into its competitiveness.
Oh.
This is a little bit out of you guys'
Yeah,
expertise.
I know. I don't know. I play Pokemon for fun. Sorry,
Casual.
not to roast
Filthy
anyone.
casual.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
So Baneri is in the Little Cup tier, of course, because it is a pre-evolution Pokemon, but that doesn't mean that it can't be good. Its highest stat is its speed.
She's fast.
She's very fast. I think Baneri and Lopunny have always been known for being very fast. Its HP 55. All of its first 4 stats are all even double-digit kind of matching numbers. Like its HP is 55, attack is 66, defense and special attack are 44, special defense is 56, and speed is 85. Its best moveset is Healing Wish, Return, Drain Punch, / Jump Kick, / Fire Punch, and Thunder Wave / Switcheroo / Quick Attack. That's what Smogon is recommending. That's a lot of different things you could do. Eviolite is obviously a great excuse me, item for a lot of Little Cup Pokemon, considering it raises stats of Pokemon that are pre-evolutions. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm sorry, my throat is like dying right now. I don't
It's
know
alright.
why.
Malone and I can fill the silence. Come here, Malone.
Hey.
Do you have any idea what an Eviolite is?
No.
I only now know
Does
because
it have anything to do with Eevee?
No.
no, it's
Or
not
is it
spelled
like
right.
evolution?
Eviolite
Yeah.
is a move, or an item
I think
that. Yeah, it looks like that. You can't see because it's right there. Look, it looks like that.
It looks like a purple raindrop kind of.
Yeah.
Or like a little seed.
Yeah, it raises the special defense and defense, I believe, of Pokemon that are not evolved.
Oh.
So it's good for Pokemon in the Little Cup. What the Little Cup, if you don't know, is a
I don't.
There's I'll go over a little bit for you here. Tears and Smogon are like, which is like the one of the go-to like competitive websites. Mm-hmm. There's like never used, underused, overused, like based on how much Pokemon are used and how good they are.
Right.
And then all those Pokemon in those tiers are like third evolution Pokemon, because that's when the Pokemon is at their best. But some people like to play with the pre-evolution Pokemon, which is where the little cup comes in. It's like, the little cup, the little guys fighting. Give them a chance, and there's actually a pretty big game behind it. Baneri is used as an offensive utility. It can also have a choice band to give a little more speed. Limber is its best ability. Jolly Nature, 228 attack, 4 defense, 236 speed EVs. It seems to be it has Healing Wish and Z Splash, which is very interesting. It's essentially a wall breaker with its very good attack stats with a Z Splash, and it has a lot of offensive moves. I'm not going to go too much into it, but if you want to know more about Baneri, you can go to smogon.com and look up some stuff about Baneri. So I guess that's it for Baneri, little bunny. Very fitting for Easter, actually. As I said before, Easter was what, Sunday? Yesterday? No, 2 days ago? It was Sunday, wasn't it?
Last week.
It was like last week.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't celebrate Easter. Or I mean, I do, but, it's not really that big of a deal for me. So yeah, I guess now we can talk about just our favorite Pokemon.
What about Encore?
We're going to go over that.
Oh, okay,
Don't
I'm sorry.
spoil it.
I'm sorry.
You spoiled it.
I'm like Aquafresh.
Aquafresh.
Yeah, ban me from the chat, please.
Tag your Evocast spoilers.
Tag your Evocast spoilers.
I'm sorry.
We'll talk about Encore later.
Okay.
Stop saying it.
So my Pokemon Dream Team is just 5 Cutieflies and a Rumbumby.
Mother and all of her children.
Yes, a mother and all of her children. My only reason for liking these Pokemon is that they're just so weird. They're just flies. And like a bee. And like they're so
Red
little.
Bomb bee.
Yeah, and I love fairy types.
Me too.
A lot.
Me too.
Because I'm predictable, but also because I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so cute.
Just say you're an Aquarius and move on.
I'm not gonna get into Zodiac discourse on Evocast.
Zodiac discourse on
but
the
we'll
podcast.
talk later, Malone.
We will talk later.
You and your Aquarius, what is it, moon? No. Isn't it moon?
And rising.
And rising. I thought it was one or the other.
Anyway, so I got
Cutiefly.
So
Yeah.
I guess that's your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I mean, I like Rabambi best, but Cutiefly is like iconic because she's just a fly.
Cutiefly is good. I like its shiny form.
Yeah, me too.
The pink.
Yes.
Pink.
Do you like Cutiefly?
Yes, I think Cutiefly is very cute.
Cute T-Fly.
Not a lot of enthusiasm from the table. It's like I'm alone on my path again.
No, he's Malone.
What?
No, he's Malone. Because you said looks like I'm
Yeah,
Malone.
I got it.
Okay.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Glaceon.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I've
why
said-
didn't we even bother asking?
I've said that like 3 times before, I think, in this podcast. Because
Yeah.
it's the name. It's almost the namesake of the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I really like all the evolutions.
Me too. They were all my favorite.
Yeah, that's what the name of the podcast is named after.
I really like
Why are you laughing at me?
I really like Espeon actually. Because I really liked
Espeon,
Umbreon
too.
and Espeon when they came out, and I played Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh,
for
yeah, you told me that.
GameCube. It's like my favorite Pokemon game ever. And you start with an Umbreon and Espeon. It's like the only game where you don't get a starter, and also you're like a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because you steal Pokemon. I mean, like you're using it for good, but you're like a bad person at first.
Oh, yeah.
And I really enjoy that.
That's good.
And I've always been attached to them since then.
Yeah, I like
Sylveon
Espeon.
also has a special place in my heart because fairy types,
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about Espeon is it's shiny.
Oh, its shiny is weird.
It's like
isn't it green?
it's lime green.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I can pull it up for you if you want. It's really gross, actually.
I really like Umbreon shiny though.
Oh yeah, Umbreon shiny's really good. Espeon, like, it's
Oh.
Like I don't understand. It's like the
It looks
sun
like
Pokemon.
slime.
yeah, it looks like slime. It's supposed to be such like a regal Pokemon, and then it's just like green. It's just lime green.
If it was like a soft green, I'd understand. But it's this like I feel really drastic change.
I feel like for their shinies, they should have just like swapped their colors.
Oh, like Umbreon and Espeon?
Espeon.
That would be cool. Imagine like a pink.
Like a black Espeon.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Or like a
Espionage.
What?
The black is good for espionage.
Amazing.
I told the punchline before the joke.
You did. Oh my god, that peaked. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about that.
I'm just that funny.
That was probably very loud. It's okay.
It's just us crying laughing.
I think I'm going to name the episode that.
What?
Espionage.
Oh, yeah.
Espionage. Oh,
Yes.
I'll include it in the title. If I don't,
credit me in the title, please. Thank you.
I don't know what I'm going to title this episode. It's just going to be like sleep deprived espionage or something. I don't know. Something like that. I mean, you probably know if you're watching this, but
yeah,
or listening to it, I suppose. But we don't know.
Just staring at your screen, just a blank screen, looking at the cover art.
Oh yeah.
I think blank screen. If you're looking at the cover art, it's not blank.
You're right. You're so right. What's your favorite Pokemon, Malone?
That's a really hard question. I can't even choose between like the EVs because like they're all shaped like friend.
They are all shaped like friend.
I really like Poplio, mostly because a lot of people do not like him.
Yeah, there was a lot of discourse going on with Poplio. Like,
I liked Poplio.
It really bothered me when Sun and Moon came out, and it was just like everyone hated on Poplio so much, and like that was the reason why I started loving Poplio, because like
Same.
I tend to go towards the Pokemon that people, or like anything that people, things that people don't like. Like if there's something that like people don't like the most, I'm like, I'm gonna give that lots of love, you know?
Yeah. Poplio, if like I had to pick a starter without any emotional attachment, I would pick Poplio, because like I played with Litten. Mm-hmm. But I hate the third evolution. I don't hate it. Incineroar just doesn't. It just doesn't go, in my opinion. Like I feel like there's a missing link between small cat, big cat, wrestler, and I knew it was gonna be the wrestler, and I knew I didn't want it because I like cute Pokemon, and then I got there and I was still like.
Yeah, there is a little. It's always really weird when the Pokemon goes from like quadrupedal, just like a four-legged cat, and then just like
I've grown to love my
bipedal wrestler cat. You know, it's like
I've grown to love my big boy, but I really like Primarina's design.
Oh, me too. Primarina's my favorite. I got my Primarina plushie. It's packed away now, but
usually I go for like fire type things whenever I play video games, especially.
I've always liked water types the best.
I just was like, nope, I'm playing Poplio. I cannot be the wrestler cat.
Yeah, I've been pretty into grass types recently.
Me too.
Means we have like a perfect spread right here. What's up?
I like grass types too sometimes. Yeah. I like, because like I really like Chikorita.
I like Snivy.
Oh, I like Snivy too. Snivy's really good.
Snivy's superior to everyone.
I know. I love it. It's so good.
And never mind, just move on. I can't remember the name.
What? Which one?
It's like the Trico.
Yeah. What's the little...
He's the little one.
Trico. Why is it that when we get far away from the mic, it like peaks? You know?
Because we're reacting.
You're right. It's like, whoa.
It's weird that we say the little one, but like I have like no concept of like how big Pokemon are.
Yeah.
And it's
that's always been such a
so surreal watching Detective Pikachu. And there's like
oh my god, like there's
is it gonna be accurate?
Probably. I think there's a few Pokemon that are accurate. There was, here actually I want to show you guys a little bit of trivia. So this Pokemon.
I don't think why they wouldn't have.
Yeah, I love Groudon.
Groudon, yeah. So look at Groudon's height for me. 11 feet 6 inches. That's pretty tall. That's I always imagined him as a little bit bigger.
Yeah, like Godzilla.
Yeah, like Godzilla's size.
Groudon, which is
16 feet. But and then if you look at Arbok, check out that height for me.
What?
Why is the snake so big?
Arbok is 11 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean like it's probably how long it is, but like even then, like it's not even that long, like it's not even
that long makes a lot more sense, because then it's around like 5.5.
Yeah, but like
half of it standing up.
But like
still,
I mean like but still like look,
and those what?
Yeah, there's not even like that. Like it seems to vary in length as time goes, because like
Arbok is one of those Pokemon that you're like, all right, Arbok is there.
Yeah,
Because he's just like a snake.
yeah. I love Arbok.
I do like Arbok.
I used an Arbok in my Ultra Moon
Oh, yeah.
game. His name was Danny. I don't know why I named him Danny, but I love
the
Danny.
I always
Arbok.
have the most random names for Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I like
Like,
name
I'll
them
just-
random things because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna find one I like more, and then I grow attached, and then I've got like Tutti Frutti and like Ben.
Yeah.
Tutti Frutti and Ben.
I have I forgot a Smeargle that's named Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
I
It's
like
really
that.
And it was mostly because it took me so many tries to catch him that I was just like, Da Vinci, because you're being a binge.
So, one more thing. I want to ask you guys, how tall do you think Charizard is?
Very big.
Like, I don't know, like 5, 6 feet.
It's got to be bigger.
Slightly
than the snake.
slightly taller than like a person.
Do you want to know how tall Charizard actually is? 5 feet.
Oh, nice. I was
5
close.
feet.
I was close.
Shorter than me. Charizard is shorter than me.
Shorter than me.
Yeah. 5 feet, 5'7".
I hate you guys. And
Oh,
your
wait, never mind.
5'7". But
That's like
can't
my
read.
height.
okay, but like if I stand up, like I always imagined I could ride on a Charizard.
Yeah.
But
same.
like
But,
it's
like-
shorter than me. It's smaller than me. It would be better off riding on me instead of me riding on it, just like piggybacking me.
Say that.
Oh my god.
I meant piggybacking.
It's even then, the image is just so strange.
Charizard piggybacking on top of me.
Yeah, just this.
I mean, like,
You just see this girl with a giant dragon
just like, come on, let's go.
hanging on her shoulders.
It would be really funny, actually.
Why is
It'd be
Mega
entertaining.
Charizard? Why is Mega Charizard X blue?
Oh, because it's like,
Is it Ghost type?
no.
I mean, hot
It's fire dragon, maybe the dragon type, that's why. You know?
I mean, when fire gets really, really hot,
I never-
it actually turns
The
really
dragon's blue.
I don't know. I mean,
I like it because that's the one I,
I mean,
have. but
generally,
It's just I've always wondered.
yeah, I mean, I always kind of like this design because it's
Yeah.
like,
I like it. The fire.
it's
coming out of the mouth.
it's different. It's like black. It's blue fire
Yeah.
because fire blue like doesn't fire get blue when it gets hotter than normal fire?
I don't know. I don't actually know the literal.
Yeah,
of
there's
it.
there's
When you burn
there's
weird stuff, it turns blue.
yeah, and I think also it's like determined on how hot it is. I think white
Yeah.
fire is the hottest.
White hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, white hot is like the hot. I know it can be like green even too, which is really weird to me.
Yeah, I saw a picture that a friend sent us. And it was like green fire. I was like, whoa.
There's another
so cool.
Pokemon
It's
that I
like-
want
it's
to
almost
ask.
like a
I keep
fantasy
brushing
game.
against the microphone. I'm so sorry. There's
ASMR.
ASMR.
so don't look at the height. So how big do you think Wailord is?
Very large.
You see this big boy? How
Well, that one's the size of the sun, so it
No,
must
it's
be pretty big.
that's not how perspective works. But
I don't have eyes.
Put on your glasses, you weirdo.
No,
They can't see you.
that's not why I took them off.
Then why'd you take them off?
Fong it up.
so
You're like dirty.
so this big boy. Give me a general idea. How tall? How big?
14 feet.
14 feet?
I almost said inches.
14 inches. Less than a little more than a foot.
Plot twist is actually just like a few inches.
Yeah, it's just like the size of this microphone. It's just like a
Yeah.
baby. How big do you think this thing is, Melon?
Like genuinely, I think it might be like, the size like of an actual whale. But even then, I can't even comprehend the size of an actual whale.
Is it supposed to look
Maybe
like a
a bit
submarine,
bigger.
or am I projecting?
It's a blimp.
So it's okay. So
See,
it's
'cause it's like-
so it's
it's-
huge. It's like blimp sized, right?
Yep. Do you want to know how big it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
47 feet tall.
Oh my god!
Is that like long ways or is
No,
it,
it's
like,
height.
the
So
height?
like it's
What?
even bigger. Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's gigantic.
How much does it weigh? Is it like a blimp?
It's a
kinda
blimp,
weight?
so it actually only weighs 800 pounds.
I like them big, you know.
You like them
I
I like them
chunky.
chunky.
blimpy,
Wow.
floating. It's a float whale,
Yeah.
and then a shiny is Thanos whale.
Stop.
Go-
do
I know
like
why
it,
is
though.
it so dark in the back?
I like its little heart butt.
I mean,
It does have a heart bite. You're so right.
with the giant tail, it would cast that shadow, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
Why is its tail so little?
Because it's a whale.
Can't push it. Oh, it floats. It doesn't need to do. It doesn't need to push it. It probably doesn't weigh very much.
It's just for
How much
like
does it weigh?
decoration.
800 pounds.
Oh,
Well, I mean, with something that big.
that's not too bad for 47.
Yeah, with
feet
something
tall.
that you would expect to be that big.
Yeah.
Why does this whale genuinely look so much like Thanos?
Because I don't know. I mean, Thanos was created before Wailord, so ask Game Freak.
You're right.
Thanos,
I can't believe that Game Freak is copied.
like even this, he looks like more like Thanos in this one. There's a lot of Pokemon that are like way bigger, way smaller than you would expect them to be.
Yeah.
Like there was one that I had in mind. You know that fairy type Pokemon, Flabébé?
Yes.
The little how big do you think that is?
Very little.
Yeah.
Like 2 inches.
It's like 0.2 inches.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's literally like this.
I love
it's like the
Flabébé.
size of a flower. It's so small.
I love Flabébé.
Me too.
How big is Cutiefly?
Probably very small.
Yes. Like 1
I was about to say the
millimeter.
size of a rat. I meant to say
Point
like.
0.04 inches.
Oh, that's my baby.
I think it's actually the smallest Pokemon.
It's a little bee fly.
Let's see.
It's shiny, so cute.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, I guess not. I wonder what the smallest Pokemon is. What's the?
Well, Google it.
Yeah, let me see. If I look
Google for the sponsor.
up height, Pokemon by height.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's tied with Joltik, Flabébé, Cutiefly, Comfey, and Cosmoem.
Well, that's not all. Those are all different heights.
No,
that's all.
No, they're all
you're right,
0.4,
you're right.
and
My
then
bad.
0.8 are all these. And
Wow.
I want to see
So
what
that's like the biggest one.
it's probably Wailord. Yep.
Wow.
And then
boy.
Alolan Executor. I'm not surprised by that. And then like Rayquaza is smaller than Wailord.
Why is Executor so big?
Because it's tall. It's the big
There are
boy.
glitch Pokemon that are taller.
What? Yeah, there are.
Generation 1 glitch Pokemon.
Wait, is it only Alolan Executor?
Yeah, because they have like
Yeah,
they have
makes
like
sense.
glitched heights.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So they're not taller. It's just like the numbers got all messed up and they end up being taller.
Oh, a Rayquaza stretched all the way out is taller than an Alolan Executor, though.
Yeah.
It's only 4 inches shorter.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I guess that's the Mega one.
Yeah, Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is big. There's actually one that I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Cosmoem. Speaking of heights and stuff.
Oh.
Baby.
So it evolves from Cosmog, right? And you see how it weighs 0.2 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very light. I mean, it's gas.
Yeah.
So look at this thing. Look at how much it weighs.
Wow.
2,204.
It's supposed to be like
Oh, shoot.
dense, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
supposed to be like a condensed,
Yeah. 'cause
like
it's the
mass of
protostar.
How
yeah.
did Lillie hold that in her bag?
I don't
She's
know.
strong.
You're right. You're so
You're
right.
right.
I mean, it can float, so I probably just like floated around in that thing.
Well,
Yeah.
that's too. We not gonna have any faith in Lillie?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
She's
right.
a strong girl.
You're
Yeah,
right. She
Just
is
like
very
this
strong.
Lillie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You could definitely carry 2,204 pounds around in your bag.
I like how it's 9,999 or 999.9 kilograms.
Yeah, they were like 1,000 kilograms would be a little too much, guys. Come on.
Or they're just like, how big should we make this Pokemon?
999.9.
The 9.
Yeah. It's just like maybe that's the max I could put in like that calculator.
Yeah. Did you pick Sun? Pokemon Sun?
I picked Moon.
Oh, so did I.
I got
Why did
Lunala. Let's see who the lightest Pokemon is.
I picked Sun because my
Oh.
friend was like, I'm getting Moon.
Yeah.
And then they never
Wow.
got it. No.
Yeah.
So Ghastly, Haunter, Flabébé,
But remind me to.
Cosmog, and Kartana are all 0.02 pounds. This is a legendary Pokemon,
Oh yeah.
or it's an Ultra Beast. It's an Origami Samurai.
So cool.
Yeah,
I love that design.
me too. Let's see who do you think the heaviest Pokemon is.
Who's the thickest?
Oh my God! Wow, these are the same. Primal Groudon, Cosmoem, and Celesteela are all. Oh, maybe it's because of the.
Groudon.
Oh, you're right. It's 0.4 pounds lighter than
What a
Cosmoem and
weakling.
Celesteela. Maybe it's actually because of the 9.99 limit. Maybe that's actually why. Maybe they couldn't go over it. Maybe they couldn't go to 1,000.
Ugh.
You know, because these two are both 999.9. So then
If you make a 1,000-pound Pokemon, you die.
it breaks the world.
Yeah, it can't fit in the ball.
Oh yeah. When do you have to go?
Like 45.
Okay. We can continue talking for a little bit longer. Like I said, this episode's going to be cut short. I mean, it's been 40 minutes. We'll probably go up to like an hour, close to it at least, with like the added time for the with the intro and outro song. So it'll be like an hour. It's not going to be too much shorter.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Relating to Pokemon.
What are some like Pokemon that a lot of people dislike that you guys like?
Dislike that a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people. Do you have any Pokemon that a lot of people dislike? Do you know of any?
It's like, Klefki's sort of a favorite and a non-favorite.
Klefki, yeah, I can see that.
It's like a favorite because people don't like it.
Yeah, a lot of people see Klefki and it's like, why? Like, kind of like newer.
I think it's fun.
I think it makes sense
It's a little
because it's a trick because fairies are like tricksters, you know?
I love Trubbish.
Me too. Trubbish is good. Trubbish is very good. Trubbish is actually blessed.
I'm gonna abstain.
I think like the second day I met Lillie, she drew me a Trubbish.
Yeah.
It's still on my wall.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love him.
Trubbish is good. I wonder how much Trubbish weighs.
He's just a pile of garbage, and I love him.
I know he's literally a pile of garbage. I don't know.
I don't remember which one's the ice cream one, but I love that.
Oh, vanilla.
I love the weird ones.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Vanilla, yeah, the ice cream ones. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that like people don't like because of their fact that they're like inanimate objects, but like
I've always liked the sword ones.
Oh,
I always thought those are fun.
They are really fun, yeah. They're very, very fun.
What?
Nothing.
What? What do you want from me? I like swords.
I know. So do I. That's why we're friends.
So
we like swords and Pokemon here.
Hippopotamus.
Ooh, are we talking about something?
Yes, we're talking about Encore now. It is your favorite, everybody's favorite.
Get off your phone. It's Encore time.
Everybody's favorite segment in Extreme Evocast. You know it well. Move Tutor, where we talk about a random move every episode. This week's episode, to nobody's surprise, is Encore.
It would have been a surprise.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay.
That's like one of my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, Serena, yeah. So this is the Bulbapedia page for Encore. Encore is a non-damaging normal type move introduced in Generation 2. It is a move that prevents the target from using any move except the last move that it used for 2 to 6 turns. So it's essentially just a move that makes them forced to repeat the same action they just did for 2 to 6 turns, which in competitive play is actually very useful. You see it a lot in competitive play because it's like a lot of people can use it if you can predict your enemy is going to use like a healing move or a setup move to like increase their attack. You can use Encore on them the next turn, and then they'll be stuck, and they'll either have to switch out or just sit there and take the hits. So yeah, I mean it's a good move. It's actually a very solid move. We haven't really talked about any moves in Move Tutor yet that have been like good, because I've been getting really bad moves in my random number generation. So it only has a PP of 5 though, which is not great. So you can only use it 5 times per turn, or per battle. But that's gonna be rare because like it lasts for so long and it affects like only one Pokemon. So it's generally gonna be pretty not used. What do you think of Encore?
I think it's fun. I like moves that have like a thing
like
going
different
on. Like that's
effects.
not just like fireball. They
don't just like do damage or they poison you. It's like they actually do something. Yeah, I like it too. I was gonna mention that.
Yeah, I
like that. It's like it does something creative and different.
Plus, I was really into like the stadium shows or whatever, and like especially the ones in the older gens, slightly older gens, like with Dawn, how you did like the stadium shows. Is that what they're called?
The contests?
Yeah, the contests.
Yeah,
the
contests.
Me
too.
It reminds me of that a lot.
Yeah, I think Encore is actually a good move for contests.
Yes.
Like because it's like a Encore move.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. All right, I guess that's all we can really talk about with Encore.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for joining me.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, of course.
If you were a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
Glaceon, my favorite.
I know what you're gonna say.
Sableye.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Trubbish.
Oh.
You would be the garbage. You'd be the goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's what would you?
Oh, I didn't think this through.
Would you be a baby tiny Cutiefly?
No, I'm not that cute.
Risk being stepped on because you're so tiny. Really? I mean, you're so tiny.
She can fly.
You're right. You're so right.
Yeah.
I mean, flying bugs still get stepped on, but go off, I guess.
None of you never land. You seen those legs?
They can't hold weight. You get tired.
Not Cutiefly.
Cutiefly is strong.
Does Cutiefly ever sleep?
How bad is Cutiefly in competitive?
Well, I mean, it's a first level Pokemon.
Right.
I don't think.
How does she do in the lower cup?
I can look. I don't think Red Bombi is very good anyway.
Riv.
Let's look at Cutiefly real quick in the little cup, and then we can get going.
Yeah.
These are just very important.
It doesn't.
I love the little wings.
It doesn't have a tier.
Oh no.
So I don't even think.
Coward and won't play Cutiefly.
It actually has pretty decent speed. It actually has the same speed as Baneri, almost, but it has like really low stats. It doesn't even have like a moveset, like a recommended moveset. Nobody's even like bothered to be like, hey, this is how you should use Cutiefly.
Looks like I have a job to do.
It's a bit. Just learn all of Pokemon competitive just so you can give Cutiefly a
just to completely rebuke it all.
Just to only use Cutiefly.
Yeah.
Did anything show for Rabombi?
Oh yeah, definitely. Rabombi is one of those Pokemon that like, oh yeah, you're right. I could just click that.
After typing it all in.
So it's never used Borderline. It's actually like, yeah, it's actually a pretty good Pokemon. It's good for sticky webbing, which I'm not going to go into what that's about. People who know about competitive Pokemon will know. Rabombi's actually pretty good. It's a fresh of breath air.
Shut up.
I almost made that mistake. It's a breath of fresh air when it comes to bug types, because a lot of bug types, like the butterflies and stuff of every generation, are usually like, they do the same thing because they have like the same moves, like all like Dustox, Butterfree, all those Pokemon, they do like the same thing. But this one is different because it's fairy type. It has better speed and it actually has a lot of better moves. This has been like a mini random Pokemon of the week for Rabombi. I'm gonna have nothing to talk about when it comes to Rabombi next.
You just bring me on and I'll gush.
You're right. Yeah, I will do that.
If I were Pokemon, I think it'd be Grand Ball. Thank you. We can move on now.
Grand Ball, interesting. Fairy type. I like that's fairy.
Yeah.
It wasn't always fairy, well, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, of course.
I hope everybody enjoyed being kind of a silly, listening to kind of a silly episode. I mean, who knows if this is the kind of format that y'all like. We can continue it. We can continue bringing on people just acting dumb, still talking about Pokemon, being sleep deprived.
Yeah.
I mean.
Is sleep deprivation a requirement of being on Extreme Evocast
Yeah, you have to stay up for 24 hours before you can be on one of my episodes.
The gauntlet.
Yeah, it's like I need to deem you worthy.
We're like a drunk podcast, but instead of being drunk, we just don't sleep.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna write really bad Pokemon fan fiction for the next one.
And we can read it out
loud. So
ask
for me back, please. Thank you.
We can read it out loud on the podcast.
I want to help
the stream.
Reenact that with some voice acting
Cutiefly X reader.
Oh god.
Is the reader a human or
it's another
Cutiefly? It's another Cutiefly.
Okay,
Cutiefly X Cutiefly.
That'd be very strange.
No,
how would that work? How would you hold Cutiefly's hand?
I'm doing Trubbish X like a bunch of Cutieflies because they're like flies.
Oh, they fly around. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're based on like bee flies. They're they're cuter.
Do I sound like I care?
Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. So I hope everyone enjoyed. If you liked this format, if you liked this silly, way of going, let me know. Next week will be normal. The normal time, normal, schedule, normal hour and a half episode. I mean, we went for like about an hour. That was pretty good. I expected to only not have to have a shorter amount of time for this episode. We actually went for quite a long time. So that'll be it for me this week. If you guys want to say anything before you leave, say bye. If you want.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah, thank you. This was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Why was that so sarcastic?
I know it's my point.
I want to have you guys on again. It was really, really fun.
I will continue to drop my faves until someone uses Cutiefly in competitive.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you want to promote yourself?
Follow me on YouTube. I was subscribed. YouTube.com/watermalone.
Watermalone, youtube.com/watermalone. Yeah. Go follow my friend Malone. He's very talented.
Thank you.
I love him a lot. He's my friend.
Yeah.
Catch me crying. Thank you for the validation, Mother.
Of course. All right, so that's going to do it for us this week. I'll see you all next week. Hope you have a great day. Bye.
Happy flying.
Happy Cutiefly.
Yeah. Like Cutiefly, get it?
We need to do the thing that every podcast does and say, I'll say bye at the same time.
Oh,
so
okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bye.